All right, you guys, welcome to the studio. It's so good to see you. Happy holiday week. I've got a couple notes from you. This will be a pretty quick video, but we do need to go over just a few housekeeping things mostly, and just to make sure everybody's on the same page of what's happening with classes. So I've got my notes. We're going to run through them. Again, it'll probably be a little bit shorter video than what it normally is. So this is technically week 4 of December. It's also the last video that you're going to see from me for 2024. Next time I talk to you, it'll be 2025. So it is week 4. There are no preschool classes this week. There are no creative explorations classes this week. There are no toddler art and play classes this week. So all of those classes are 3-time-a-month classes. They wrapped up December last week. So they get all their 3 classes in and they're done. Hopefully we'll see you guys in the spring. I know a lot of you are signed up. If you're not, that's okay. You're still time to sign up. And if you're taking a break, just know that we love you. We can't wait to see you back. Now, if you're in my drawing or your multimedia classes, we still owe you a class period, but we're not meeting at our regular time. So make sure you hear that. I'm going to say it more than once. It is not a regular class time for the rest of the year. Like, we're going to still get you your 4th meeting time, but it is not going to be at your regular class time. So don't come at your regular class time this week, even if you're a Monday class or a Thursday class and you're like, we're not affected by the holiday. Don't come. We won't be here. Okay. So we have some special open studios planned on Friday and Monday coming up. We'll talk about that more in each of our little sessions, as well as in housekeeping and how to sign up and all that stuff. If you've missed it in all the previous videos, don't worry. I got you. All right. But the biggest thing you need to know, don't come at your regular class time. Stay tuned for more information on when you should come. Sound good? All right, let's go through each of these classes. So here we go, preschool classes. We wrapped up everything last week. We read The Snowy Day. We added snow paint to our artwork that we've been working on for the entire month. We added sparkles or glitter, and we put it all in mats, and it looked beautiful, and you guys took it home. Now, if you missed that class and you're like, oh, bummer, we were really looking forward to finishing that project, please know you can still come for makeups. Now, we don't really have preschool makeups over these holiday weeks because, you know, we're moms too. And so we want to spend our holiday week with our kids who are off school as well, or we're traveling and things. So we run kind of a consolidated, limited schedule for these weeks. But our preschool makeups will come back in January. Even if you're not signed up for January classes or spring semester classes, if you want to finish that December project, sign up for a makeup, come on in and we'll get you all finished up, okay? So like if you weren't here and you didn't get to take that home, come in for a makeup. Spring semester classes begin the week of January 6th. So we're not meeting the week of New Year's, you know, like the 1st is a Wednesday. The Friday is the 3rd. Like, we're not meeting that week. We're going to go ahead and wait. We'll start January classes that first full week of January. So hopefully we see some of you guys back again. Still time to sign up on the website. Multimedia classes. So this is for everybody. I didn't make individual slides for each of the age levels. There are no regular multimedia classes this week. So if you normally come on a Tuesday, don't come. If you normally come on a Thursday, don't come. If you normally come on a Monday, don't come tonight. Our doors are locked. I mean, obviously I'm here now, but I won't be here tonight. So no regular classes this week. To get your 4th class of the week, we're doing some open studio sessions. This is the same kind of thing that we did over Thanksgiving, where we kind of consolidate our class times and schedule some open studio sessions for the people who are in town and are able to make it. We wrapped up all of our projects for multimedia classes last week. So there are very few people who didn't finish. If you came to class last week and you didn't get it done, we can get them done in open studio. Now, if you need more time or you're not going to be here for open studio, sign up for a makeup session in January. We'll get you all finished up with your watercolor. Okay. If you can't make it to these open studio sessions, you don't need a makeup unless your project isn't done. Okay, like there's no real way to make up this time. Wear your pajamas. We're gonna have some art station set up. We'll have hot chocolate for the kiddos that can make it. It's super cozy, really emphasis on community and creativity. Lots of fun times. If you are around over winter break, we would love to see you. You can sign up for these in the email link that I'm going to post here or the link that's on Facebook. We guard that pretty close because it's free and it's like only for you guys. So you're not going to find the link on our website. But we'll go ahead and email it out just to you guys. So if you're a multimedia student, sign up for one of these. If you're around, we'd love to see you. Like I said, super chill. Wear your PJs. Everything will be washable because we know you've got pretty pajamas on. So, all right. Spring semester classes for multimedia also begin that first week of January, first full week of January. So if you're not signed up, we'd still love to see you. Our registration is going to stay open until classes pretty much start. But be aware that the semester option goes away December 31st. All right, creative explorations. no classes this week. You guys wrapped up your classes last week. Let's see, Flatwoods wrapped up on Wednesday, Liberty wrapped up on Friday. Should have taken all of your stuff home. If you missed any classes in December and you want to make those up, we've got makeups happening on Friday the 27th in Flatwoods, on Wednesday the 1st in Liberty, and on Friday the 3rd at Flatwoods. So just kind of the regular days. The only really day we don't have makeups happening is Christmas on the 25th in Liberty. We're not going to be here for that. So otherwise you can hit us over break with some makeup sessions, or you can wait and come back in once we like are in full steam ahead in January and everything's back to normal. Okay. So if you want to wait until January, that's fine. Even if you're not signed up for the spring semester, it's still come in and make up your classes. Okay. Now, if you wait until April, I might kind of roll my eyes at you, but I wouldn't stop you, but I might roll my eyes, right? But if you can get it in January or February, it's cool. All right, here we go. Drawing classes. So there's no regular classes this week for drawing classes. So similar to what we said for multimedia, but just, I'm going to say it again in case people are watching the timestamps and you're only watching your section. So if you come to a drawing class, drawing 101, drawing 102, drawing 103, it doesn't matter what night your class meets, don't come this week or next week for that matter. We have wrapped up all of the regular classes. We have wrapped up all of the lessons. To get your 4th class, we're doing these open studio sessions. They are art and PJ themed, and we're going to have some hot cocoa for the kids. We're going to have all fun creative stations. This is very similar to what we did over Thanksgiving. We're not going to throw paint. We're not going to splat paint. It's not that. It's a little bit more chill. It is during the daytime. So you can come in and just enjoy some creative time in the studio for your 4th class. There is a sign up link at the end of this video. I'll show you where that goes in housekeeping. It's also linked here in the email that you're getting, and it is in the private Facebook group as well. If you don't get any of those things, like if you get your weekly information from the Twitter or from the YouTube and you're like, how do I get this link? Just send me a message and I'll send it specifically to you. Okay. So if you're not getting those emails for whatever reason, like you've unsubscribed and you don't want them or whatever your reasons are, I don't judge. But let me know if you're not getting those and you need the link. Okay. So our sessions are this coming Friday or next Monday. And if you are around in town, we'd love to see you. If you're not in town, you don't need to make these up. There's no lesson in these. It's just an open studio. Now, if you missed a class in December, or if you needed more time in your 103 project, you could still come to these and we can get work done. Or you can sign up for a makeup session, whatever works best for you. Okay. So you can sign up for makeup sessions either on I'm going to get the dates right, December 27th in Flatwoods, January 1st in Liberty, January 3rd in Flatwoods. Those are Friday, Wednesday, Friday. Or you can wait until we're back into session. Life is normal. It's January 6th. There's nothing else going on because it's the month of January. You can do your makeups then too. Okay. All right. Do make sure, I will say to anybody who's making up classes over break, do make sure you make a reservation because we will be so light. Like we're not expecting huge crowds. That if there's nobody signed up, we're not coming in. So if you don't sign up and you're like, oh, I'll just go in and they'll be ready for me. It's fine. We may not be here. But if you tell us you're coming, we will. All right. So make sure you make a reservation. No regular classes this week. Here's where we're into housekeeping. Look at this. Told you it was gonna be a short video. Again, I'm gonna remind everybody, we went through it in each section, but we're gonna talk about it again in housekeeping. No regular classes this week. Don't send me a message on Thursday night and be like, we came to class and the doors were locked. What's going on, Allison? No regular classes this week. Drawing multimedia students, you're going to come to the open studio sessions either on Friday during the daytime or Monday during the daytime. Wear your PJs. Let's make some hot cocoa. We'll enjoy some art stations. It's going to be awesome. Here's how you sign up. So you're going to click the link that says RSVP here, and it's going to open up a PDF. Okay, and then you're going to look at this PDF and you're going to click on these little buttons here, pick your time, and then click the button. Okay. And then that'll open the Sawyer registration. So there's actually 16 unique links embedded into this PDF. You can click it and RSVP. It also talks a little bit in the PDF about what we're going to do. Okay. If you signed up for 2 classes, you can sign up for 2 sessions. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I didn't re-edit this. This was a copy and paste. Sketchbooks came home. That should be past tense. Came home this week with students who were not yet re-enrolled. So last week, if you came to class, then your kid took their sketchbook, but small one if it was multimedia, big one if it was drawing. If they took that home with a little note on it that said, thanks for a great fall semester, that means that you are not signed up yet for the spring. So we don't have you on a roster come January. That doesn't mean you can't still sign up. It just means we didn't know when we would see you again. And I didn't want to miss the chance to get you your sketchbook home. Okay. Because, you know, that's your work. That's yours. And I don't like the responsibility of holding on to it for too long. That makes me like, people wait 16 weeks and then come back and they're like, I'd like my sketchbook. And I'm like, oh no, I hope we didn't lose it. But, you know, things happen in studio. So we wanted to make sure that we got it home to you. If you sign up over break and you're coming back, just to bring it back with you. That's all. So, all right. So we got our sketchbooks home. We are, I was like, what else did I write in this housekeeping? It was only like an hour ago. We're looking to add to our teaching team. So specifically, evening, part-time drawing. We're looking for people who are strong in both teaching, classroom management, and drawing skills, and are looking for a really awesome part-time job. This would be perfect for someone who teaches in the schools and is looking for a little bit extra money and wants to work one night a week. That's really all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for somebody, if you want to work some Saturdays parties, I could train you on that. But honestly, what I need are drawing teachers. We've got some personal things coming up on our staff where people are going to need some time off. And so we need some people to take over those classes. So if you know anybody who would be amazing, and we would love to have them, it can be a long-term commitment where you're with us through the summer and the fall and, you know, looking to expand this role, or it could just be like just a spring semester commitment. So if you're just looking for something from January to May, we'd take you for that too as well. So, so spread the word if you know someone who'd be amazing at that. Again, when we say part-time, we mean like 5 to 10 hours a week, just in the evenings, one night a week, maybe 2 nights a week if you really want it. Okay. We're not looking for a lot. We're looking for one person, somebody awesome. Really fun place to work. Let me know. All right. And then just a little note, thanks so much for an amazing fall. This is the last video that you'll see from me for 2024. I will not make a video next week. I will be working next week and sending welcome videos to all of our new students so that they have that video from me. But if you've already seen that video, you won't be getting it. Hopefully, if the tags in my email server work right, who knows? You shouldn't get it twice. Sometimes I mess that up, so if you do, I apologize. But otherwise, you won't see a video from me next week. The next video you see from me will be January 6th when the spring semester starts. Again, if you're not signed up yet for spring, you still have time to do so. We will keep the registration open for as long as possible, but the semester option will go away December 31st. So if you were looking for that Studio Club discount and all the benefits that come from Studio Club, like 15% off your tuition and half-price birthday party and early access to the summer catalog, let me know. Like, get signed up. Okay, if you have questions about that, you can send me a message. Speaking of messages, I will be around. I'm going to work pretty much a full day here today. It's so quiet in here. Yeah, so I'm really going to work a full day here today. And then I'll be off Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the day after Christmas. And then I'll probably check messages, but I won't come into the studios. And then we'll be back for here Friday, of course, for the 27th. And then we're going to be closed over the weekend. Nobody booked any parties. We would have been here, but there weren't any party bookings that came through. So Merry Christmas to us. And then we'll be back on Monday. So I'll still be checking emails really every day except for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I'll still check emails once a day or so and come in and check the voicemails here in Liberty. But if you call Plattwoods, I probably won't check them out there. It's further to drive. But I can see if the Plattwoods, they got to come in and check on the buildings anyways. So I can see if they can answer some phones and return some phone calls, or at least get the messages to me so I can return them. Okay. I think that's all I have for everybody. Where's my slide? There it is. See you in 2 weeks, it says. Okay. Hopefully I see you in 2 weeks. Again, if you're not signed up for January, you won't, this is your last video. I will not keep bombarding you with YouTube videos and weekly emails. So, all right, you guys have a wonderful holiday. I can't wait to see you guys in the studio.